All right, so it is Christmas night. I'm here with NBLTai.
Tay?
NBLTai. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's nothing that just be happening, just tie.
Tai. Tay. What's the difference? Tell me that.
I don't know. I don't even know where it even comes from. Like,
Because people are going to pronounce it different ways based on how they read the
and
name.
that's their first assumption is always tie. T-A-I. Just because you see T-A-I, like the I doesn't. I think it's like with the vowels of A's in front and it's like a long I or something like that.
Right.
Tay. I don't know if it's Tay. I don't know. It's Tay.
It's Tay.
It's
Okay.
Tay.
Okay. So who is NBLTai for real? For real.
I don't know. Uh, he lacks affection. Like, affection isn't normal. It's like run into a dragon egg. That's a good comparison. You've never found a dragon egg, so I guess that's a really good comparison.
Okay. Okay. Tell me when you create, what is in the front of your mind and then what's in the back of your mind.
Like in the moment of creating.
Yeah, I kind of went real deep. I just
Yeah,
started
that
at the
was.
deep end of the pool right there.
Um, I don't. I like. I don't know. I don't even have like a way of doing it. Like when I sit down and the mic's there, it's all present. So everything that I'm saying is just thought like in that moment is thought out from that one line.
Okay. Would you say that your style of creating is is it reflective or is it more forecasting?
Like
Like when I ask you if it's reflecting, like is that based off of the experiences you've already had, or is it stuff that you want to see one day?
it's a little mix. Cause like I talk about like the love experiences. That's like the only like real life subject that I could like mix in with music.
Okay.
But like other things is more like me talking about how I could do something in the future. Like being better than like basic artists. That's like a must, and I talk about that a lot because like I feel like I got that.
Who's an artist that inspires you? Like, and whenever you start to really go into who you are, who's an artist or even an individual who's like, damn, I'm channeling this person right now.
Um, Probably Mac Miller. Like I wouldn't say more like channeling, more like admiring the freedom that he had to like speak on anything that he wanted to talk about, like drug problems, anything. He always had like a way of mixing it in there, making it sound like cool, but also like you still knowing that it's a real thing.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm explaining that right.
Some people would say that you have a flow that reminds them of Juice World. What do you say to that?
That's crazy, cause that is something I hear. I did go for that a little bit, but I didn't want to go for it like to steal it. I wanted to take it and I wanted to make it like my own. And I'm hearing that like I have like I know I have the attention thing, but like in music it shows more because like I like don't like to stay on one like flow or one sound. I like to switch it and like keep switching it. It's like a snowball. You know the snowball's going down the hill. That's not an avalanche.
Like a
Avalanche.
snowball effect. So
Yeah.
if it rolls down the hill, it grows larger as
Yeah.
it rolls down the hill.
Yeah. So like as the song is going, it's just like it starts off. Well, it has always have to start off from like one word or like one sentence, and then it just goes off like a nice little incline. It's not an incline. Incline.
Yeah, it's a decline.
Decline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, um, the few times you've had a chance to perform, what emotion was going through you before you got a chance to get up there?
Um, I used to put on this like every time before a show, I'd have like this like small routine, and I try to like listen to all the songs I had and like hype myself out about it. And then after like listening to all the songs I had, and I'm like, I'm the only one that really likes this sound. And then I get like this like, it's like what is it? This second guessing feeling, and then I'm like, I can't make anything, cause especially for like the areas that I choose to go to for the performing, my style isn't like, I wouldn't feel like it would be accepted there, and it's kind of nerve wracking. But then it's just like the show, like yeah, the show is supposed to be the main goal, but like I'm not going to the show to do the show. I'm going to the show to have like memories for the show and like experiences and like all that. So I mean like it's a little excitement in there, but I fear a little more than excitement.
So you
Like
say
should.
fear and excitement were your two emotions
Yeah, they were
that
the
you
main
felt. Okay.
two. Yeah.
While in the studio, what what keeps you engaged? Like what keeps your attention in the studio? Because I was there with you once, and I know you were in it, and you were feeling it, but sometime or another, I noticed that it was just like, okay, well, this is just part of the process. Versus this is the part of the process, and then I'm really excited to be a part of this process. So, what motivates you to stay like in that mode where it's like I'm doing something that I want to do?
Mm. I think I think I think it was mainly because like I was used to the home recording already. Like I already did the recording by myself and already having like that my own process, and then having to go to the studio and like I don't know, having to have a time limit on like when I have to finish and squeeze in like multiple songs that I want to get done and not have control over how I sound in the moment. It's annoying, but I love hearing how good it sounds at the end. That's like the best part. So like I don't do the recording and everything, and that's not like the best part for me. But hearing it at the end, it's like the best part.
Okay, so it's the payoff for you.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get finished making a record, um, do you listen to it multiple times? Or you just say I'm finished with it and I'm on to the next one?
I would love to be able to just say I'm finished with it and just move to the next one, but I replay it till I'm sick of it, and then I don't like the song, and then people be wanting to hear the song, and then like I'm just like I don't like that song, and then like it does make a bad look because I don't you like the song, but I like I don't ever explain it. It's just because I listen to it too much.
Okay. Um, when you attempt to write something and it's finished, what if any regrets do you have about that finished product?
I would say if anything, because I don't write music no more. Everything is just freestyle. Everything is really in the moment. Like whatever is said, and I think that's the part I wish I could change. Cause like I can't remake a song. Like I mean, like I could, but it wouldn't have like the same sound for me. Cause if it doesn't have the same sound to me, then I'm be like uninterested. Cause I already heard what it could have been and what it was, but you won't notice because like you didn't hear the song in the making.
Okay. If you could have anybody understand who you are and why you do what you do, what would that be? Who you are first, and then why you do what you do.
Hmm. It's a good question.
I got those sometime.
Yeah, it's a good question. Um,
So let's start from the top. Who is NBLTai?
um, NBLTai is it's a it's a combination of things. I don't. It's not like one specific like standstill. It's a constant evolving train.
Why do you do what you do?
What I want to do feels good. No better feeling. Have yet to find a better feeling.
Okay. So for people who see you and say, man, it's, it kind of makes it real simple. How do you bring on people who look at you and say, man, I want to do what I want to do? Do you encourage that? Do you encourage them to go back and do the work first?
100%. Because no matter who tells you like this is the way to do it, or like it's a better way to do it, or you're doing it the wrong way, they never did it exactly how you did it, and I stand by how it sounds. I don't care how it sounds. They've never done exactly how you're doing it. Even like parents and like grandparents, friends. You gotta do it and make your own way. And if it works, it works, and if it don't, it don't.
All right. We appreciate your time. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
All right.